Hi, my name is Maggie Hartz. I am the lead physician assistant at Mahmood Plastic Surgery in New York City, founded by Dr. Umbareen Mahmood. And I am so excited to talk about facial balancing today because this is something a ton of my patients are asking for. So what is facial balancing? Facial balancing is using a combination of neurotoxins like Botox, Dysport or Jeuveau, and dermal fillers to help someone achieve better symmetry from top to bottom of their face and also from side to side. In a world where everybody is using social media filters, editing apps, and even artificial intelligence to alter their appearance, symmetry has become this elusive thing that everybody wants. What most people don't realize is there's really only a small percentage of the population who's actually symmetric. And symmetry really isn't a great metric to measure beauty. What does enhance someone's perceived beauty is when all facial features are balanced, proportional, and complement one another. So when I have someone come in for a facial balancing consultation, I always talk to my patients first about what their goals are and what their timeline is to achieve these goals. I then take pictures of their face from every single angle and with multiple expressions. Then I typically assess how facial balancing can be achieved with neurotoxins first. Neurotoxins mitigate muscle contraction. And a lot of asymmetries on the face are actually just a result of muscle asymmetry, such as having one eyebrow higher than another or having one side of the jawline that looks a little bit wider than the other side. The next step is to assess which part of their face could benefit from filler. Fillers are a great tool when used in moderation to help reposition the tissues and correct areas of the face where there's a volume deficit. We always say in the industry, you only notice bad filler. You only notice when someone has had a drastic change and something like overfilled lips or cheeks or an unnaturally large chin makes them look out of balance. When it comes to treating my patients with fillers, my goal is always for people to notice that they look refreshed, like something has changed, but to not be able to pinpoint exactly where I placed the filler. Here's a before and after of one of my patients who completed a facial balancing treatment. In her befores, the vector of her face is sort of pointing downwards, and most of her fullness is in the lowered face. Her cheeks look a little bit flat, her eyes look a little bit more tired. When you look at her after, the vector of her face is now pointing upward, she looks a little bit more lifted and a little refreshed. And the most important thing is it's not a drastic change, it's very natural, and she really just looks like herself. I am really passionate about using facial balancing to help my patients achieve really natural and beautiful results. And I love meeting patients locally at our New York City office and starting with a consultation so that everyone can be really comfortable with the treatment plan. If you don't live locally, I also offer virtual consultations as well. All the information that you need to know about Dr. Mahmood and I and Mahmood Plastic Surgery can be found at drumahmood.com.